Only Spore Crawl's being made, and he may lose this layer before the Queen comes out.
It's about half health right now. And it looks like it is fully charged. The life is just plummeting on that layer. The Queen is getting so close to finish. He does have enough energy to lift, so it looks like the Queen is about to pop out. There it is, trying to do a few hits. And there's the lift and the kill on the layer, and MouzMorrow is in a terrible position.
Yeah, terrible position, and now Mana really taking the lead. Spore Crawler down, only one on the natural, one on the main. He does have the Hydra Den out now, so he should be wanting to produce a lot of Hydras. He was lucky he did get that Hydra Den out before the layer died, and another Queen is going to go down.
Another lift does take the Queen out. He's going to back away. He's going to charge on that hatchery. He has to be careful to pull those Phoenixes back, and in the meantime, MouzMorrow just does not have any options with these ground units. More Void Rays, more Phoenixes coming in, and what more creative play from Mana.
Yeah, and this looks like he could be taking the series down. The Queen has been lifted up once again. More Phoenixes are coming in, but there are a lot of Hydras about to spawn out. And will he be able to take them down with these Void Rays? He needs to lift them perfectly.
And I mean, that is the one big betrayal of those drones, revealing that there was an expansion in the bottom left of the map. And of course, it looks like Mana was not anticipating that in the slightest, but it looks like all the Hydras are here at the left, so MouzMorrow's really hoping to keep this left base alive.
MouzMorrow's at 97 food, actually, compared to Mana, who's at 81. Surprisingly so far ahead in food, but he has so many drones, and once again he's going for this hatchery. He needs to move his Hydras down from his naturally has 4 sitting there, and MouzMorrow not really reacting to this. He's going to be starting to lift up some Hydras, and he needs to use the Void Rays to take these down.
He's picking up 2 Hydras, has killed those off, and is running really low on energy, has lost 1 Void Ray, and he transfuses the hatch. Will he be able to take the hatch down?
Oh.
No! 7 hit points remaining on it.
Oh my god, 7 HP, and he does have another hatch just south of it also. And to be honest, MouzMorrow's not in that bad of a position. He has these units outside, so if Mana does decide to push out with ground units, they're just going to get crushed anyway. MouzMorrow just needs to keep composure and just expand back to where he was before.
And it looks like trying to bait some of these units back to the photon cannons, it will be effective. And I honestly would not mind any move by Mana that just tries to target fire that hatch again. It is so low on health. The main and the natural expansion have no more mining at them, but again, like you were saying, units have been left behind.
5 roaches are in production. If Mana decides to push out, he isn't. He's just going to go down, and it looks like he will be taking out these destructible rocks, gearing up for a 3rd base, and a Colossus is in production now as the robotics. Wait a minute. There's like a... I'm not seeing things. There's a Colossus being built, but there's like a 2nd robotics bay being put down in the main.
Is there a 2nd robo bay? Well, it looks like this is the day of the double tech structure. He has double Colossus Den. He could even invest in observer speed.
I know, that is another critical mistake being made by the players. Obviously, being the players arrived here very early today and having to play all day, and it is getting quite late here. Mistakes are being made by both players. But MouzMorrow is still looking in quite a good position. But I think if Mana decides to, well, not decides, but when he does get this gold up and running, he will easily pull back into this game.
And it looks like he's gearing up to try to do a little bit of damage to try to finish off this hatchery. But no, it looks like there are Hydros in the way. He's going to have to pull back. There's no creep in the main, so the Hydros will not be able to pick this one off today. But still, they did save that hatch.
The Void Ray at the top here actually could do a lot of damage, could take the spawning pool down. As because the spawning pool is off creep, it is losing health anyway. Combined with the Void Ray doing damage to it, it would go down rather fast, but Hydralisks are incoming.
And it looks like a +1 carapace upgrade going down for MouzMorrow. Very smart of him not to forget about those structures. And oh no! He ends up losing a Void Ray, and it really looks like the game is a little bit more even than I think people would have expected.
Yeah, definitely. Colossus is coming out now, almost completed. The 2nd Colossus, that is. The gold has finished now, and a lot of cannons being produced down next to this gold. And looking at the upgrades, 1+1, and carapace is being researched. It will be 1-1 pretty soon, and not any upgrades. Considering he went for such an early forge, he's only just now getting +1.
Oh, and it looks like there was a little sneak around attack just moments ago by Mana, taking out this hatchery and saturating this bottom expo. I mean, really, MouzMorrow has been on 1 base for so long, and here's Mana on 3, one of which is a gold. Look at that difference in income.
And he's going to lose his spawning pool. It's down to 150 health. Does he have another one anywhere? No, he actually doesn't have another one anywhere. That's going to be quite key if this Void Ray moves in to take out the spawning pool. As I said, Morrow doesn't have a second one building anywhere. And slowly but surely, I think Mana is starting to push ahead. I don't know, because Morrow, like you said, is always on one base. And Mana's... God, my voice is so dying when casting all day. And Morrow is just like on one base, and there's not much he can do, because every time he tries to get a base up, Mana destroys it again.
Twilight Council going down now for Mana. A lot of gateways, 2 robo facilities. Armor getting researched as well, and with this mix, the Hydra Roach is just not as effective against the larger and larger Protoss armies. Mana having a lot of patience against other armies you could push early, but he knows that the win is in the later stages of the game. There is probably the 5th layer that has actually been constructed in this series of games.
And going for a 4th now, Mana feeling extremely comfortable, and it looks like at the same time he might be going for a cute push on the left-hand side here. He has the Observer to take down these creep tumors to help to get rid of all the creep on the base, so that doesn't help Morrow in any way, and he's pushing forward, and this could be a killing blow because Morrow has been spending all his resources on hatcheries and drones and doesn't have too many units.
Oh, the drone transfer did not go as expected. All of them got eliminated en route, and it looks like, he has surrounded himself. Coming in from all sides, he throws down some pretty good force fields from behind, cutting everything off, but units are still still sneaking around the edges, but those Colossi are so strong.
What great
Everything's
force
getting
fields.
zoned. Very, very convincing control here by Mana, and it's going to be extremely hard for Morrow to be able to defend this. And more nice force fields pinching everything off, and it looks like the hatch is going to fall down. Mana is at 1 win away from advancing to the quarterfinals. Morrow just cannot collect his units together enough. And there's the good game.
Well played. And Mana does advance into the quarterfinals and will be playing against the winner of Huck and Sock. I think they might have finished their game. We're not sure about that, but they will. Mana will be playing against Huck or Sock tomorrow.
Yeah, and really, really impressive play by Mana all day in this tournament. Not only did he win his group, but also he had to win the BYOC to get here, and here he is in the round of 8. So extremely impressive results, and it looks like you are trying to get an update on what has just happened.
I have an update. The 3rd game was played. It was 1-1 between Huck and Sock. Huck taking the 1st game, Sock taking the 2nd game. And if you'd like to give the results for the 3rd game, Day 9.
I have no idea.
Team 1-1, which
Sake managed to advance, so Huck has been eliminated from the tournament.
Ooh. I don't think he'll be too happy about that. Huck didn't drop a game in the group stages, and then now loses 1-2 versus Sock. And Sock, Protoss versus Protoss is not actually his strongest matchup, so that's a huge win for him.
Yeah, very, very nice play there by Sake, who again was on the verge of elimination, wasn't a tiebreaker, a triple tiebreaker in his group that was decided by a coin flip. Very, very tense. Again, when you have to play that many tiebreakers in a row, and then you have to play against Huck. But either way, that means that our matchups for tomorrow will be Adele Scott against Top, Servio versus Nama, Phoenix against Liquid Tyler, and Sake against Mana. So definitely tune in for tomorrow. That's probably going to wrap up tonight's stream. So I am Day 9.
And I am Diapollo.
And thanks so much to all the crowd for coming out, helping to support the esports team. Thanks so much for you online viewers at home. I send you my hearts. And I am going to go take a nice long nap back home in the hotel and see you bright and early at 10 a.m. tomorrow for quarterfinal actions. See ya.